Mr. Thoms is an Italian designer and street artist who lives in a very small village called Valmontone, not too far from Rome. He spends most of the time in his magic attic, smoking magical cigars, drinking bluish wines, recording stop-motion movies, and playing with his friends and his dog, Kijo. All this is possible thanks to a fantastic discovery he made on a very special day. While mixing different pigments of blue and green, trying to find a deep shade of aquamarine, he accidentally discovered a magical paint that allowed him to bring his characters to life. With the help of this magic discovery, he could play and talk with his paintings, dolls, and toys. Since that day, he never felt bored or lonely anymore, as he could create his own imaginary worlds and stories and interact with them. Stories of astronomers who look at the stars from inside their heads, cardboard dolls who magically gain consciousness using just a spray can, or spherical blue beings from another dimension who enjoy observing the 3D world. When any stranger goes up to the attic from the ground floor using the narrow wooden stairs, Mr. Thoms and all his magical friends can hear the wood squeaking, and they stay very still, as if they were captured in a picture, pretending they are just paintings, dolls, and toys, so that no one discovers Mr. Thoms' little secret. Some of them even hide behind exotic plants. Even Kijo stays very quiet to go unnoticed. But the mess they leave around, some still smoking cigars, and the magical light that fills the whole room makes those who have a keen eye for observation realize that very special things happen in this attic of a small Italian town when nobody's looking. Some people believe that all of this can't be true. They will tell you that magic is not real. Never listen to those who say magic does not exist. I can assure you, magic truly exists. I've seen Mr. Thoms doing magic on multiple occasions. Just the fact that you and I are here, experiencing this physical world, is magical. But there's a little trick about magic you must know. Only those who believe it exists can say it. That's why those who believe in it strongly defend its existence, while those who don't categorically deny it. So it's actually a decision, a subtle change in the way your brain works. That's all you need to start seeing magic. When Mr. Thoms paints a big mural outdoors, he's actually doing magic. Think about it. He's creating something that will generate an emotion in those who see it. If someone walks by the wall a month later, a year later, 10 years later, or even after Mr. Thoms is gone, the mural will make them feel something. Maybe it will make them smile, feel happiness or sadness, joy or melancholy. He's able to communicate a feeling to someone he never met. Those who don't believe in magic will say, "Bah, that's just paint on a wall," but in fact, it's an act of magic, clearly and undeniably. This feeling originated in the artist's brain as an idea, a thought that became something physical, a piece of art. This magical process of creating something material that originated in the brain is exactly the same creative process of the universe. The spark of creation that generates physical matter is based exactly on the same principle. The first universal law, defined by Hermes Trismegistus in the Kybalion in ancient times, the law of mentalism. According to this law, all that exists in the physical world has been generated by thought. The universe is mental. All the great inventions of humanity, every book you have read, all the movies you have seen, and the stories you have heard started in someone's mind. According to this ancient text, even the physical universe emanates from some kind of intelligence. We could say we're living in a dream inside the mind of the Creator. So can we then affirm that the mind is the origin of all existence? But where does the mind come from? If we try to find the answer to these questions, we will soon realize that intelligence cannot exist on its own. There is a necessary premise. As the French philosopher Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am." To be able to think, there must be a thinker, a being or entity that performs the act of thinking. So, the foundation of thought is consciousness. Consciousness must exist before being able to think. It lies in the origin of reality. Consciousness creates the mind, then mind creates matter.